Rolex's 2025 price list reveals a fundamental market transformation. Gold Daytona surged 19% to 49 euros, while steel models inch up only 2.6%. These aren't price adjustments, they are reshaping the entire buying experience. As precious metal pieces command record premiums at retail while dropping below cost in the secondary market, the traditional purchase history game faces extinction. Those days of buying a bling-bling date just to get on the Daytona list, that strategy no longer makes economic sense. Turns out buying a 40,000 gold watch to maybe get a steel one isn't the smartest financial move. Who would have thought? Welcome back. My channel provides independent market analysis. I'm not a watch dealer, and I don't do paid posts or sponsorships. I buy the data from watch charts to provide the latest numbers. Now, late 2024 brought a stunning revelation from Watches of Switzerland CEO Brian Duffy. Despite being one of Rolex's largest global retail partners, his company faced an unprecedented shift in the allocation mix. While their total watch volume remained stable, the composition changed dramatically. Previously, Watches of Switzerland relied on a strong flow of precious metal pieces, gold Daytonas, platinum day dates, and other high-value references. These models anchored their profit structure. But Duffy revealed something unprecedented. Rolex began sending more steel models while reducing the precious metal allocations. The implications for the authorized dealer network run deep. When a major Rolex retailer signals this dramatic shift in product mix, smaller dealers face even greater pressure. This market dynamic creates a perfect storm for dealer profitability. Consider how their revenue streams are getting squeezed from multiple directions. Look at this chart. First, their high-margin precious metal pieces become nearly impossible to sell at full retail. These watches traditionally served as profit centers, helping dealers cover their substantial overhead, prime retail locations, trained staff, luxurious showrooms, and brand-mandated store improvements. Second, they're forced to concentrate more on steel models, which inherently carry thinner margins. While steel watches sell more readily, dealers need to move significantly higher volumes to maintain their previous profit levels. This higher turnover increases operational costs and complexity. Third, the growing price gap undermines the negotiating position with sophisticated clients like you and me. When potential buyers can easily reference secondary market prices, like from my videos, dealers lose the ability to maintain their margins through selective discounting. Every sale becomes a potential confrontation over market values. Finally, dealers face rising costs for everything from retail space to skilled personnel, yet their ability to generate offsetting profits keeps shrinking. The traditional luxury retail model assumed certain margin structures that may no longer exist in today's transparent market. The projected impact estimate suggests a concerning trend for dealer profitability. The model indicates potential profit reductions as the business shifts from the previous product mix to the current allocation structure. When factoring in secondary market pressures, the estimated impact could be even more significant. Now, these projections help contextualize Duffy's concerns. While these exact numbers may vary, the fundamental pressures are clear. A shift towards steel models typically means lower per unit margins. Combined with precious metals becoming harder to sell at full retail due to the secondary market competition, dealers may face substantial pressure on their traditional profit centers. The estimated significant secondary market discount range suggests why selling precious metal pieces at full retail becomes increasingly challenging. While these are projections rather than guaranteed outcomes, they illustrate the potential scale of the challenge dealers face. The key variables, product mix changes, margin compression, and secondary market competition point to significant business model pressure, even if the precise impact varies by dealer and market. These profit pressures create a delicate balancing act between dealers and waitlist clients. But what happens when precious metal secondary prices drop so low that even the whole buy a gold watch to get a steel one loses its appeal? When clients can acquire the same precious metal models for substantial discounts on the secondary market, the dealer's traditional leverage over waitlist position evaporates. Their ability to move precious metal inventory, even as a waitlist incentive, becomes severely compromised, pushing the entire dealer-client dynamic into new territory, or maybe the traditional and rational dynamic where buyers hold the leverage. Purchase history is becoming history. Watch Pro's January 22, 2025 report reveals another shift in the Rolex retail landscape: the removal of exhibition-only signs. These green and yellow placards that became ubiquitous during the post-pandemic boom from major retailers like Watches of Switzerland's London locations signal a dramatic market correction. Exhibition-only signs are now as extinct as reasonable watch prices in 2025. The data is particularly telling. Submariner wait times have plummeted from 105 days in 2025 to just 60 days by late 2024. GMT master waits have been cut in half from 180 to 90 days. Now, those estimates come from the Morgan Stanley report, so I would take those estimates with a grain of salt. But clearly, waitlist times are shrinking. The fact that Rolex has now made these display signs optional for authorized dealers is especially significant. Remember, these weren't temporary measures. They were brand-mandated policies during the height of the shortage. Their removal, combined with record inventory levels in the secondary market as of late 2024, paints a clear picture of cooling demand across both primary and secondary channels. The artificial scarcity model that defined the last few years is unraveling before our eyes. The data tells a clear story. Precious metal watches, once the cornerstone of dealer leverage, now sit available as secondary prices fall well below retail. When you can buy a two-tone GMT at a discount in the secondary market, the traditional AD relationship building exercise begins to collapse. Steel sports models remain the final piece of dealer leverage, but even this foundation shows cracks. Those exhibition-only signs coming down signals more than a policy change. It represents Rolex acknowledging the fundamental market shifts. Wait times for submariners drop from years to months. GMT masters become increasingly accessible. Those changes expose the fragility of artificial scarcity. The narrowing price differential between retail and secondary is pushing the AD-client relationship toward its natural state, a partnership built on genuine enthusiasm rather than forced portfolio building. Turns out, watches are for wearing. Who knew? True watch lovers should celebrate this market correction. As precious metal pieces find their natural price level and steel models become more accessible, collecting can return to its purest form, choosing watches for the joy of wearing them, not as tokens to earn the next purchase. The rules have changed, and finally, they favor the genuine enthusiast. See you in the next video.